I'm not famous, but I know somebody who is, and he changed my life. I grew up in a Christian home, so I was surrounded by Christianity all my life, and I knew who Jesus was and the things that he had done for me, but it never really resonated with me, and I didn't care too much. So my whole life up until last year, I was just kind of living to bring myself glory and doing things that would make me happy and make people see me as a better person. I was always trying to be the best on my sports teams and get the best grades, be the funniest, just because I wanted to be popular, I guess you could say. So whatever I could do to make people like me more is what I would do. But last year, like I said, that all kind of changed. Starting my freshman year, God put a lot of new people into my life who became a positive influence on me. He gave me a new youth pastor at church who I started listening to his sermons and lessons, and they just started hitting deeply with me, and I started thinking about my life more. And also some great people on the cross-country team like Rocky Pollock, who convinced me to go to a group at school called Crew. And I went there every Monday night and eventually went to a conference with them called Fast Break in January. And once I was there was when God really changed my life, I would say. We were in the middle of worship one night when I felt like God was really kind of calling out to me and presenting me with all the bad things I've been doing and telling me that I'm not living my life right, that I need to change and start living for Him. So I kind of went through the whole worship that night, and afterwards I left and went back to my room and just kind of sat on my bed and cried. And I prayed to God for a good hour and just asked for His forgiveness and told Him that I really did want to change and needed His help to do that. So that was a moment I think I really accepted Christ for the first time. Then a few months later, I went back home and I was baptized. And then ever since, I've been trying to bring God glory and not myself. So I don't want people to look at me and say, oh, that kid's so good. I want them to look at me and see, oh, wow, God's doing really great things through him. I'm not famous, but I know someone who is, and he changed my life.